are back with more Rogue Trader. We are now in the sewers of Rykad Minoris because no indignity is too great for this Rogue Trader. Shouldn't have to go through a hive sewers. That's disgusting. It's beneath me. Even though I'm literally a hive
there will
criminal.
be no peace in my wake.
Oh right. Did we fight a? We fought a herald down here, right? That was intense. What do we have here? Some kind of hypnotizing pendant. When the wearer successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. That's fun. Who can take that? And am I already wearing a necklace is the question. I'm not. Single shot attack. I wonder if... Yeah, I feel like Abelard being able to do that is more important. Heavy leather. Give him the onslaught too, because I mean that's obvious. Alright, and I guess we're gonna have to deal with some leveling real quick, so I'm gonna hop on over and do that. So archetypes, working our way through warrior. Contempt does bonus damage to people who attack me. Melee attacks deal an additional 3 damage if they have no allies. I don't really care about that. Easy target. Yeah, that's fine. That's nice. I already have that. I do wonder, defensive stance. Charge and slash don't affect this bonus. That's cool. Okay, so that gives me armor against people I've hit. That's pretty cool. Hardened scars. Damage deflection is increased. Opening strike, charge, and push increases the damage of ranged attacks. Does not stack. Ramming speed. Ooh, increased charge distance. Easily. Oh, toughness or weapon skill. I'm going to still go with toughness. Oh, wait. He's maxed on toughness. Alright, fine. Weapon skill. Sorry, one of my friends is texting me about the our president claiming to ignore the 14th Amendment, and it's something that I don't know. I like, on one level I don't want this to become like me ranting about politics while I play a video game, because I feel like there's enough of that on the internet. But also I just am so frustrated by the idea that like that's how we're starting. That's like the first day. So yeah, For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals +1 more damage to enemies. Exploit surroundings. I do like the cover efficiency increase, but I wanted to double check if there was tenderize, trace the trajectory. Better to die for the Emperor. No heresy. Ready to serve. Flensing faith. No. Litany of hatred. Litany of purification. Shield of faith. Emperor protects. It will not die is kind of dope. Dueling mastery. Not really. I already gave her heavy weapon proficiency. Some part of me is like, she really needs ballistic skill. But I think I'm going to use the talents, properly. While at full wounds, the soldier has +10 ballistic skill and 2 MP. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna do it. Why not? One of my goals with playing through this time around is to just explore the different traits and not worry about what's the best. And if I get myself in a situation where I'm totally can't get past, I'm at a kill screen, I feel like I could turn the difficulty down. Cassie's at max on persuasion. I could juice up something she's good at. Awareness. Commerce, I feel like I have commerce down, I did run a major cartel, so just saying. I feel like lower warp would not be a bad investment, but for now I think awareness and fellowship. Ballistic skill. Alright, now we take a look at our little assassin lady. Oops. Archetypes. Blade in his hand. Any blade dancer attacks made with a sword deal plus agility bonus additional damage. It's double if using a two-handed sword. Oh, that seems good. And let's go with weapon skill this time over agility. Now, my nerd is leveling up. Might as well put his tech use up. He does have good lore Xeno, so that's good to know. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go with ballistic skill for him, because he keeps missing stuff. Alright, now my turn. Although, let's be honest, I don't need to level up. I'm already fantastic. Alright, commerce, persuasion. Cassie has really got me beat on persuasion. Crowds is not that high. Coercion, I am the best at. Commerce, I'm the best at. Coercion is lower than commerce. Commerce seems more important still. Fellowship, willpower, ballistic skill, toughness, weapon skill, perception. Yeah, I'm gonna go with ballistic skill. Alright, now back to the whole being in the sewers thing. What are we doing down here?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Curiosity sings in my veins too, sister. Let's see what we got over here. The filthy excuse for a table is smeared with someone's dinner consisting of algae and corpse starch. Well, at least they're getting their greens, in addition to their cannibal white powders. You know? I mean, I feel like that's the best we can hope for. I do like the reference to algae because I feel like I've always felt like fungi and algae would be a major part of any hive's food system. Voices belonging to the many residents of the lower levels merge into a single humming noise. To the warehouse. Let me look at that map again. I am not sure if I don't think we missed anything. I don't know, let's take another lap around, double
In
check.
this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue threat.
Might have to go back to the warehouse. Because I don't see an exit over here. That says toxiflow of murky liquid and ancient rusted pipes. And that's that place that's like covered in old gross food.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
They will see. Oh, there's the close the relay button. Box of goods to collect. No, that's right. So come over here to the cogitator. Alright, so it says to manage this, in order to perform the ritual of the motive force, supply power, make sure the relay is closed, check the damper is latched, and the supplementary external relay is shut. The supply must be correctly distributed. In no case must the flow be reset before the circuit is closed. Okay, so relay is closed. And that's back to the upper way.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Close the relay.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay, so that's... I mean, I'm not surprised that's not how it works, but I did want to try. Oh, this is still on. So that also goes. Oh, that's the same one that goes to the upper way.
Genius triumphs.
Just Distribute supply of the motive force.
The machine god grants me
One step
insight.
at a time, amidst the madness.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Okay, I feel like close the relay is the thing that goes first.
Operation successful.
That one says nothing happens. So I'm gonna come back over here and read this thing again. Alright. Supply power, make sure the relay is closed. Check the damper is latched and the supplementary external relay is shut.
What lies beyond?
So reset supply of the motive force. There's a close the relay over there. Unlatch the dampener. The first thing it says is
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
huh. I'm looking up how to do this one because it's annoying me. Okay, so first go to the computer.
In
Then
this tapestry of a world,
go over to
I
this
am the rogue thread.
relay and close it here.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
And then come over here and unlatch this dampener. Then come over here and distribute supply of the motive force.
Operation successful.
Then
There
come
will
up
be
here.
no peace in my wake.
Close the relay.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
And then come back and unlock the safe.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
And that gives me 2 basic guns and the demon tool. Whenever they do air deals warp damage, the damaged character also suffers burning. Well, that's fun. I think I know a certain
They fear
certain
to look
someone
at me
who
because
might
of
want
my
to wear that.
appearance.
That sounds fun.
I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
You are a mean lady, Cassia. Even though you think that you're very, very polite. Alright. Where to go from here? Let me pop back into my map. Alright, so we went to the sewers and fought a herald, and then there we could return to the upper way or exit to the upper way. I guess we'll return to the upper way. No, we'll exit to the upper way. That might put us in a new place.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Now, let's see. We're back in the upper way. Gonna turn on the map. Okay. So, we have some exploring to do up here. I'm sure it will lead to more irritating fights with doofuses. Heretics, just, I don't get it, man. Don't get it. There's no money in heresy. There's lots of money in there's lots of money in like radical stuff, you know? If you like bend the rules to make money, that's cool and normal. But like just desecrating your flesh just for the sake of like worshiping some doofus god who has like
step at a time
no
amidst the madness.
plan for you and just wants to like manipulate you. That's cringe, bro. But yeah, I don't fully remember the maps on this because it's been a year, and I'm very curious how long it will take me to get through all of it, because I don't recall it being too much of a slog my first playthrough, but I feel like I'm more conscious of it when I'm playing on stream or whatever, because time I feel like is more something I'm thinking about. I'm not like also got like a movie on in the background or something, so I'm more conscious of the game. I'm paying better attention to the game, which is a good thing, but it does tend to make slow parts feel slower. All right. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddled together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Some maintain a gloomy silence. Others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at somebody for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Okay, gotta fight more insurgents. Come to your senses, Arnold. Look what you're doing to your own family. A woman of about 60, gray-haired but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms towards him. Take pity on us. Let us go. Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight while you still believe the lie. Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you and why are you here? What are you trying to save them from, and who is behind all this? At Aurora's behest. Aurora is a great prophet and a great warrior. Their face is shrouded. Their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come. The prophet has come to Rykad Minoris and opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora's truth will survive. Good God. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of colorful deception, hues once twisted by despair, and the Immaterium's influence can never be the same again. And Pascal says, layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint, and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic teaching that confused you meant to make mockery of your deplorable intellect. Yes, indeed. And Abelard says, to cast your own children into this thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. Yes, he's very opinionated. I remember when the vizier used to sew our eyes shut so that his young spinners could see the truth. Cabela's voice sounds hollow, but there are glowing embers of fury in her eyes. Our ritual was one of service to him. It tempered and prepared us for our duty. What you are working here is despicable heresy, a blasphemous mockery of our sacred discipline. Alright, are those people your family? All of my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them as my own, and now I must protect them, help them see. Who are you and what are you doing? I'm the chief. My former name, Arnold, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family deliverance from woes to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Harold, spare us, spare your children. You've been torturing your own family in order to save them. You've been blinding them so they could see the truth. And my logic succeeds. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. But his confidence is shaken. Persuasion, logic. What good has the final dawn done for anyone at all? But they said the end was near. They promised salvation. I wanted nothing else. And he drops his gun and he falls to the ground. There's no washing the blood from your hands, but you can at least let us go, Harold, those you haven't mutilated yet. What happens to us now? Your family will be taken care of, but I condemn you to death. Yeah, that's the way to go with that one. Sorry, buddy. I'm not going to let the frickin' guy who's been burning his children's eyes out walk away. That's a no from me. God, we gained another level. I guess I did manage to talk my way through that situation. Archetype. Focus. Whenever the officer uses an ability on an ally, the ally gains a bonus to their perception and ballistic skill. Yeah, I think that's a good one. And fellowship, willpower, ballistic skill. I think go for ballistic skill. And Abelard, what do we do for you? Got a reckless strike. Breakthrough. Warrior gains the slash ability. Cannot be used in the same round as charge. Forceful strike. It pushes the enemy away. Taunting scream. Actually, I want taunting scream because being able to draw aggro is super important for him. Do not falter. All allies affected by brace for impact do not suffer the negative effect of melee superiority for the entire combat. Ooh, I'm going to go with that. Alright, Argenta. Soldier immediately dashes in the selected direction, spending all their movement points. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Allows the soldier to dash through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. Controlled shot. Soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. I always liked entrench, but I think rapid fire. Base fire rate doubled, 25% less damage. Only works with weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna do rapid fire. Awareness. She's pretty good at awareness. Athletics, not really. She's pretty good at Medicaid. Not as good as Cabela. She's not really good at any of this stuff. Might as well give her Medicaid. So Cassie. One of the officer use ability that ally gains bonus their perception. I did that on my other person. Armor of Contempt. Gains temporary wounds. Yeah, might as well. And Might as well give her some fellowship. And Cabela. Acrobatic artistry. Amelia returns to the cell where they started this turn. This move does not provoke attack of opportunity. And it repeats all of the uses of death from above over again. That's hilarious. Oath of Vengeance. 10 wounds to use. Attacks made by them causes critical damage. Veil of Blades. Captive Audience. Next attack inflicts 10 bleeding on all targets hit. Yeah, I might do that. Blinding Blades. Reduces their skills if they get hit. Death Warden. Medicaid is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence if their intelligence is higher. I don't know. That seems unnecessary. Maximum wounds increase. Yeah, I like that. She's a little squishy. Alright. Talent. Tide of Excellence. Yeah, I like Tide of Excellence. And then awareness, Lower Imperium. Well, let's go with Lore Xenos. It's nice to have somebody who knows Xenos stuff around. I don't know where he's learning all this Xenos stuff while out on mission with us, but whatever, you know.
What lies
Stop.
beyond?
There. I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Oop. My headphone died. Oh. Right. I need my other headphones. I'll be right back. And we're back. I went and got my other headphone. Along with some popcorn. Because I'm hungry. Take all this stuff.
Patience. My nerves
Disarm
are
the trap.
pushed right there.
What do we have here? Covered was haphazardly assembled from whatever the rebels could find. We got some junk down here.
They will see.
I do think there's something funny about wandering around as the rogue trader, just like picking up random stuff like, I claim this in the name of House Valencias, when like it's obviously a Winter Scale world. All right. The command center. Governor's bodyguards. All right.
Now that the heresy of rebellion has engulfed this
These
entire
guys seem
world,
properly respectful.
No walls will offer shelter from his furious judgment.
Indeed. Our only option is to fight to the last drop of blood and secure victory.
Let's talk to this governor. Faisal Raikadi Beninda Afkronis, governor of the Star System. Welcome to my temporary headquarters. Where's Sarian? He knows Abelard. Lady Navigator, what an honor. I never thought that House Arcelio would grace our world with a visit. I only wish I could have received you under different circumstances. House Arcelio is grateful for the support you've provided to Urac 5 these many years. These people being nice to each other are, I feel like, being very formal. This woman, she's your bodyguard, I presume, or is she here to... I'm not seeing the convoy I had sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find and escort you? Their punishment will be swift and severe. The convoy was ambushed and massacred. The only surviving soldier turned out to be a traitor and was personally executed by me. It was only recently Lady Theodora was the head of House von Valencias. I've received no word of her demise. How is it you are now the rogue trader? She died at the hand of cultists. May the Emperor incinerate their souls. Slain, unthinkable. Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, your ladyship. Do not hesitate to let me know how I might be of help. I need a fresh crew, and I need material compensation. Of course, your ladyship. You'll be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally. Your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods from my personal reserves. Ah, nice, obedient governor. Excellent. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. can offer you several thousand fine obedient servants. I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the planet. I wish to commend the courage of one of your officers, Sergeant Malgar. He and his soldiers valiantly defend the starport. Recommends it for decoration. Conrad Vodavir von Valencius has betrayed our dynasty and the Imperium. If he's hiding this system, I want him handed over to me. If they find him, they'll surrender him. We have a cogitator here at our command center. It's connected to a data crypt from Logus Abel's sanctum. It aggregated all the Lux Mechanic reports. Unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. If you manage to convince the stubborn machine, you might learn something about Conrad's movements. At hazard, he fled from you on a ship, not on a pair of wings. Yes. I'm looking for an Inquisitor's guy. I do. Master Van Calix has left for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity, but I suppose that's too petty a problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles has been destroyed. Nothing is preventing you from returning to the ship. If you wish to find Master Van Calix, you should go to the Cenobium. Good to know. On behalf of the Priesthood of Mars, I'm Magos Hanuman. I'm officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself it's under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained Magos should provide his assistance. Yeah, I'm with you there, Hanuman. The governor wants the tech priest. The Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately from you. I would bet my life that no... What? This is the negotiating technique you've resorted to. You think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. I'm headed to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? I don't need to get involved in this. Your ladyship, I trust you'll grant me a place aboard your shuttle. The Adeptus Mechanicus would be grateful for your cooperation. Yeah, sure. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Hanuman, officially undertake to accompany you to the in the Reichad system in the role of bodyguard, and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the Reichad system. Yeah, we'll see about that, bro. You're Hanuman. Glad you're alive. What's so special about the Cenobium and the relic? I've never been there before, but I presume the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, will destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Reichad Minoris uninhabitable. Able to wipe out life on the planet. That seems pretty important. What does perplex you about my companion's name? Logus Abel Hanuman set off for the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium a short while before it stormed. I'm glad to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master Van Kalox. My name is Pascal Hanuman, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. Okay, what do you know about Abel, Governor? I've never met him in person. He supervised the work of Reich Ebenorus' Lex Mechanics for many years. He rarely left his cyber chapel. A true anchorite. Why did he go to the monastery? When a Logus of the Otis Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, you don't ask why, your ladyship. I see that. He threatened to cut the governor's head off. We're going to get more information on this individual. I would have suggested you inspect the esteemed Logus Sanctum that was destroyed by the rebels. We recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators of the command post. They might provide you with some information. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, a bearer might be Archmagos Arnott, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. Why are you so confident you'll crush the insurrection? Rioters are too well organized, too well informed, too well armed. There are signs of indoctrination into heretical beliefs. They're clearly being directed by someone competent and charismatic. You're dealing with the arch-enemy cult that is growing at an alarming rate. All right. Perhaps I've underestimated the mutiny, writing it off as Ravel's usual nonsense. It does not involve corruption and an underground cult. This needs to be, if it does involve corruption and an underground cult, this needs to be investigated. I'll assign additional resources to it and take the issue seriously. You have my word, your ladyship. All right, fine. All right, we got a computer over here we can tap into. I've been wanting to look at how the computer designs are set up. Cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than the ones next to it. It has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers to the Messiah during its service. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold notch cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. You bypassed the security layers. It's now ready to reveal its secrets. I appeal to the machine spirits to open Logus Abel's personal archive as well. It has accepted my request. Alright. Let's go to his. I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it. Shackled in stasis, the minds of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I'm registering an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence on the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the cycle can be discontinued. Okay. I don't know what the hell that means. The revelation granted by the Amnesty to Logus Abel in the course of his data mediation has been recorded verbatim. Logus Abel is seeking an audience with the Venerable Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for a shuttle flight to the electrodynamic Cenobium. A message will also be sent to Furibunda's system. A cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furibunda system. It was me, Omnissiah. I grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay, let's go to Sacred Computation 782-5M. Upon Logus Abel's orders, the archives of every augur station on Reich Ebenorus and the two primary satellites of Reichad's star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Maruf and Zephyr the Keen, after two great champions of faith whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellite's cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation request by the Logos is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Excuse me. Computational result. Positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting the ships moving across the system deliberately blinded the sacred augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Rykad Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Logos Abel's conclusion: the insurrection on the planet had been long in the making, the participation of external actors. It's alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rykad system. It's the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. The subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of their activity near Rykadi Philia? Governor Medina's attention must be drawn to, and then it cuts off. Recent observations. Satellite Magos Maruf reports that a ship has translated into the system. Signature consists with a record of the flagship of the Rogue Cherry Dynasty, House of Valencias. The satellite reports the ship drifting nearby has hurriedly sped away. The ship sent an encrypted Vox transmission to the insurgent-controlled areas of the surface of Rykad Minoris. Another transmission was directed to a planetoid, Rykadi Philia. Both transmissions were signed Brother Twilight. The contents could not be decrypted. Planet-side coordinates marked as heavy augur station jamming, possibly a hidden insurgent base. Alright, that was informative. Is there anything else we can do on this? Nope. Alright, well. I guess we go to the Void ship. And bounce on over to the there's a starport, the bunker, and then electrodynamic Cenobium. Oh, I don't know what the we're required. All right. We'll cover the landing area, your ladyship. Glory to the Von Valencias dynasty. Yes, indeed.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Open the gate. Alright, I think I might end it here, because I'd like to get a good night's sleep tonight. I haven't quite done an hour of gameplay, but if I start the fight, I'm going to want to finish it, and it takes a while to go through the Cenobium. Not too long, but probably an hour. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but whatever. Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. And I'm just going to go ahead and save. And we will pick up here on Wednesday. Thanks for